Lisa had always been the woman who had it all together. A high-powered attorney, a mother of two, and the kind of person who never missed a deadline. Her days started before the sun rose, fueled by coffee and a relentless drive to be the best. The emails never stopped. The phone was always buzzing. She moved from one task to another, running on pure adrenaline, convinced that slowing down meant falling behind. But late at night, when the world finally went quiet, Lisa felt something else. Exhaustion so deep it made her chest feel heavy. She was drained, empty, but unable to stop the wheels from spinning. Her mind raced through to-do lists, client demands, and the guilt of missing another family dinner. Sleep became a luxury, something she envied in other people. And then came the anxiety, waves of it crashing over her in the middle of the night, leaving her staring at the ceiling, dreading the next day before it even started. Lisa told herself it was normal, that it was just the price of success, but deep down, she knew something was wrong. One morning, Lisa was driving to work, running on maybe 3 hours of broken sleep, her brain foggy, her nerves fried. At a red light, she picked up her phone to skim through emails. Just one quick glance, she told herself. But in that second, the light turned green, and the honk of a car jolted her back to reality. Her foot slammed the brake just in time to stop from rolling into traffic. Her heart pounded. Her hands shook. For the first time, she realized she wasn't just tired. She was barely functioning. That night, as she sat alone in her kitchen, coffee in one hand, a glass of wine in the other, she saw herself clearly. The woman who had once been vibrant, ambitious, in control, now completely trapped in a cycle of stimulants and sedatives, wired and tired, pushing forward while falling apart. Lisa wasn't just overworked, she had a busy brain, a mind locked in a constant state of stress, unable to rest, unable to recover, and if she didn't fix it, she knew exactly where this road was leading. That night, Lisa made a decision. She wasn't going to live like this anymore. She dove into research, desperate for answers, until she stumbled on something that changed everything: the BrainSHIFT Protocol. Developed by a neurologist who had been exactly where she was, this method wasn't just about stress relief. It was about rewiring the brain to escape burnout and regain focus. For the first time, Lisa stopped chasing productivity and started prioritizing recovery. She cut back on caffeine in the afternoon, replacing her second and third cups of coffee with electrolytes to keep her hydrated and energized. She created a nighttime wind-down routine. No screens, no work after 8 p.m., and deep breathing exercises before bed. It felt strange at first, but within days, her sleep improved. She also realized her diet was feeding her stress. The quick-grab protein bars, the skipped meals, the sugar crashes. She switched to whole, nutrient-dense foods that kept her energy steady throughout the day. And most importantly, she began setting boundaries, learning to say no without guilt. At first, it felt impossible, but slowly, her brain started to quiet. The racing thoughts became manageable, the exhaustion lifted, and for the first time in years, she felt something she had almost forgotten existed: peace. Lisa's story isn't unique. More people than ever are struggling with busy brain, running on fumes, unable to slow down, thinking they just need to push harder. But that path only leads to burnout. If you're ready to break the cycle and reclaim your focus, listen to the full episode of the Burn It Nutrition podcast. Our host Joseph interviews Dr. Romie Mushtaq, a neurologist and expert in brain health, to uncover exactly how to reset your brain, lower stress, and improve performance. Listen on our website at burnitnutrition.com/podcast155. Or find us on iTunes or Spotify. Just search Burn It Nutrition. And before you go, let's talk about one of the easiest ways to boost your energy and brain function: electrolytes. Your brain needs proper hydration to function at its best, and if you're running on stress, caffeine, or fasting, you're likely missing key electrolytes. That's why we drink Element electrolytes every morning. It keeps us feeling hydrated, focused, and ready to perform. No sugar, no artificial junk, just pure electrolytes that actually work. Right now, Element is offering a free sample pack with any purchase. Head over to drinklmnt.com/burnit. That's drinklmnt.com/burnit. Your mind isn't supposed to feel like a battlefield. If you're constantly stressed, exhausted, and wired all at once, it's time to reset. Your brain was built to thrive, and with the right tools, you can take back control. Check out the full episode now, and I'll see you in the next one.